Macmillan Audio presents Killing Reagan, The Violent Assault That Changed a Presidency by Bill O'Reilly and Martin Dugard. Read by Robert Petkoff, with an introduction by the author. This book is dedicated to all those who are caring for an elderly person. You are noble. God had a divine purpose in placing this land between two great oceans to be found by those who had a special love of freedom and courage. Ronald Reagan.
Prologue. Reagan home, Bel Air, California, June 5, 2004, 1:08 p.m. The man with 1 minute to live is no longer confused. Ronald Reagan lapsed into a coma 2 days ago. His wife Nancy sits at the side of the bed, holding the former president's hand. Emotionally and physically exhausted by the ordeal, she quietly sobs as her body rocks in grief. Reagan's breathing has become ragged and inconsistent. After 10 long years of slow descent toward the grave due to Alzheimer's disease, a bout of pneumonia brought on by food particles caught in his lungs has delivered the knockout blow. Nancy knows that her beloved Ronnie's time has come. Counting the former president, 6 people crowd into the bedroom. There is his physician, Dr. Terry Shack, and Laura, the Irish nurse whose soft brogue the president is known to find soothing. 2 of his grown children stand at the bedside. Ron, 46, and Patty, 51, have been holding vigil with their mother for days. They have a reputation for conflict with their parents, but on this day those quarrels have vanished as they lend their mother emotional support. An adopted son from Reagan's first marriage, Michael, has also been summoned but is caught in Los Angeles traffic and will miss the president's final breath. Outside the single-story 3-bedroom house, the foggy Pacific Marine layer has burned off, replaced by a warm summer sun. The hydrangea and white camellia bushes are in full bloom. A media horde is gathered on St. Cloud Road in Reagan's posh Bel Air neighborhood, waiting with their cameras and news trucks for the inevitable moment when the 40th President of the United States passes away. The former actor and college football player is 93. Even into his 70s, he was so vigorous that he rode the hills of his Santa Barbara ranch on horseback for hours and cleared acres of thick hillside brush all by himself. But years ago, Reagan's mind betrayed him. He slowly lapsed into dementia, so severe that it has been a decade since he appeared in public. The root cause could have been genetic, for his mother was not lucid in her final days. Or it might have been the result of a near-death experience caused by an assassin's bullet 23 years ago. Whatever the reason, Reagan's decline has been dramatic. Over the past 10 years, he has spent most days sleeping or looking out at the sweeping view of Los Angeles from his flagstone veranda. His smile is still warm, but his mind vacant. Eventually, Reagan lost the ability even to recognize family and friends. When his oldest child from his first marriage, Maureen, was dying of melanoma in a Santa Monica hospital in 2001, the former president was in the same hospital being treated for a broken hip, yet was so confused he could not see her. So now, the man who lies at home in a hospital bed clad in comfortable pajamas is a shell of his former self. His blue eyes, the last time he opened them, were dense, the color of chalk. His voice, which once lent itself to great oration, is now silent. Another breath, this one more jagged than the last. Nancy's tears fall onto the bedsheets at the onset of the death rattle. Suddenly, Ronald Reagan opens his eyes. He stares intently at Nancy. They weren't chalky or vague, Patty Davis will later write of her father's eyes. They were clear and blue and full of love. The room hushes. Closing his eyes, Reagan takes his final breath. The former leader of the free world, the man who defeated Soviet communism and ended the Cold War, is dead.